Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I've got two problems today. The first problem is I'm out of coffee, and the second problem is that I just had to go get my 6-year-old from school because he had a massive headache, and I believe he threw up one time, so that's not good. The whole sickness thing this time of year really throws a wrench into things, but it doesn't matter. I can deal with that because the markets are up today, and that's a good thing. And the news that, gee whiz, the news that's coming out today, as it's been recently, is just unbelievable everywhere I turn. And my army of great sources has been delivering today, starting here with WebSurfology, at WebSurfology. Give them a follow. SMBC, the second largest bank in Japan, has completed a proof of concept of blockchain technology and trade. The bank used Marco Polo financial platform from R3. SMBC plans to exploit the platform within the first half of the 2019 fiscal year. The only thing I want to point out with this is that they're using, this is a different platform than the one that uses XRP. The Corda platform from R3 uses the Corda settler, can use XRP. This Marco Polo is a different platform, but I wanted to just show you this to illustrate that people are flooding into blockchain, and also to say, well, if they're going to use one platform from R3, are they going to use Corda as well with R3? Speaking of R3, watch this. This is from Sergeant Obi-Wan at SGTOBIWAN. He sends me a lot of good information. The ripple effect, R3 bringing XRP to 50 banks in new blockchain and crypto pilot. This is so awesome. Utility is growing just as fast as adoption. The popcorn is ready. Now time to watch the show. And he sent me, this is the article that he's tweeting there. I wanted to read you from this. This is a huge article. Enterprise blockchain company R3 is partnering with Instamatch Global, a digital network for institutional money market lending. Instamatch is testing R3's Corda settler and its ability to settle transactions with XRP in a pilot with 50 banks. 50 banks, folks. Corda settler is designed to give companies a new way to move crypto and traditional assets on a distributed ledger. The platform supports XRP as its first crypto payment rail. Instamatch says it's building a decentralized app that integrates Corda settler in order to power transactions in real time. Coupling the D app with the latest settlement API, R3 settler / XRP, we are able to offer the high-speed payments necessary for execution of intraday trades. Our money market offering in R3 Corda is a highly secure GDPR compliant D app, allowing banks, family offices, corporations, utilities, etc. to exchange liquidity amongst each other. Wow, how huge is that, folks? That is so huge. This article right here is the one of the day right there. Wow. Okay, this is also from Sergeant Obi-Wan. 2 crypto startups unveil security token issuance and trading service. And this is an article that he's tweeting on CoinDesk. Unveil security token issuance and trading service. And I just wanted to read you just a short snip of this. Securitize, a Coinbase-backed security token startup, and what they don't mention in there, it's also backed by Spring, which is Ripple's Spring. It's partnering with OTCXN, a blockchain infrastructure company, to develop and offer a digital security offering service. Under the arrangement announced Tuesday, the two companies will help other firms tokenize and sell securities by combining Securitize's securities compliance platform with OTCXN's custodial ledger system. And that's all I wanted to show you from that. But how big is this, folks? I mean, it's just unbelievable. So many things that are happening right now. Okay, next. Big Boy Pants XRP at Big XRP. For those of you that don't know or have just started listening to my channel, during this bear market, many times I have told my followers to put their big boy pants on and man up, because this might be a rocky ride, and you got to understand the investment that you're in. Part of what makes XRP and digital assets have the potential for the huge percentages of appreciation. What goes with that is high risk, which means high volatility and fluctuations in price. And as we've seen over the last year, those fluctuations can be downward for long periods of time. But without being able to stomach that, you cannot be a part of thousands of percent gains. The only way to be a part of that is to be able to hold and buy more into those types of scenarios. And so I've told people to put your big boy pants on. Well, Big Boy Pants XRP decided to turn it into a Twitter handle. And he says, here's a map of Bitcoin and altcoins ATMs around the world, Liechtenstein included, which I've also talked about a lot. Excuse me. Does anybody in the XRP community know if there are maps that show data of ATMs where you can buy XRP? And I wanted to show you this because I'm asking my audience the same question. Do you know, this is a very good illustration, and see, these are all the digital assets. I mean, they've got, and I believe it's Crypto Dave a long time ago that pointed out that I had called, I guess it's called Dogecoin, and I had called it Dogcoin. Well, I told him that from now on my channel, it's known as Dogcoin, just for that. So they've even got Dogcoin on this list, and they don't show XRP. And so I'm asking everybody out there, has anybody created a website that shows where the XRP ATMs? And if they have not, there is an opportunity for one of you young guys or young girls that knows how to build websites. Find out where the XRP ATMs and do a similar website. This website, just for your information, can be found at coinatmradar.com. Interesting website, and you can actually go through here and click on these. Okay, but this is what they list right now. They also show you how many there are. Crypto ATMs, 4,356 in 76 countries. Okay, anyway, you get the point. Finally, I wanted to give a shout out to my friend JC Collins at Philosophy of Met. This one is for you, XRP community. One soul to one boat, one dream to each soul. A purpose across the dreams can be found in the evolution of knowing we all share about the digital asset XRP. And what he did in here is I would call it a combination between a story and a poem almost. And it's on his website. Now, for those of you that have never followed him, but first let me tell you this. His story is called Midnight at Sea, and he goes through and lists a lot of XRP community members. And basically, in so many words, I read this to be that we all have the same dream, and we're all contributing to that dream. He even mentions me in here, and I really appreciate that. But he mentions a lot of different members of the XRP community in here, and he mentions Hodor right there. There's just different people that are mentioned in here, and I appreciate the shout out. And here's the shout out right back at you, man. Philosophy of Metrics. If you don't know about his site, it's philosophyofmetrics.com, and he blogs on here. Now, what his blog is about is right here: economics, esoterics, geopolitics, and the science of patterns. He has some really interesting articles on here some of them are specifically about XRP, and he also has a subscription-based model if you want access to some of the other articles that you don't have access to otherwise. So go over and check him out, philosophyofmetrics.com. Okay, next, this is CoinMarketCap here. I need to quit going to this site. I'm still not happy with them, but it's the easier one for me to show you. If their website was not so simple, then I would have left it by now. The only reason I still look at it is that it's very simple to look at. But look, we're at 135 billion market cap total today. Now I want you to look at this right here, And also, before I forget, this market has gone up over $10 billion in the last 2 days, folks. In 2 days. That's how fast all this moves, but it moves a lot faster than that. I have seen this market move much faster than the way it's moved the last 2 days. And many of you think this is great. It can get a lot greater than what you've seen. But I want to make a point here, because this is what gets this market going into a frenzy. Bitcoin kind of leads the way still in a way. Now I don't think that's going to last much longer. It may last for this next bull run. It may be the way it works. But what's important to trigger these bull runs to really get them going is when certain numbers are hit. I believe Bitcoin crossed 4,000 earlier today, and it's been dancing around there. And for that, what happens when that goes on is articles like this are written. Update: Bitcoin over 4,000 as Ripple's XRP and EOS climb. Is the bull market back? What this, my friends, is called is FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay, and this is what the average Joe investors need to see. One article like this leads to another article like this, and then to another and another, and before long, everything you're hearing about is, and all of a sudden CNBC starts doing shows where they teach you how to invest in digital assets because they're followers like a lot of people are. But the point is that FOMO is a big part of getting these bull runs going. And so these kind of articles are important, even though Forbes and Bloomberg have done their best to tamp this market down. As I've told you, they will lose because we're right. And digital assets represent financial freedom. And so it will overcome all of their BS articles that they've tried to put out to kill this market. And ultimately, as I've said before, the Forbes and the Bloombergs of the world that tried to kick us while we were down, those are the same people that will be the biggest cheerleaders in this entire market. As when it's safe, when the waters are safe to come in and the markets are going up, they'll be cheerleaders more than any of us at that point. And they'll try to act like it was all their idea. And as I've said before, Wall Street and the traditional financial media, they're going to take credit for all this when the time comes. I'm fine with that. Take all the credit you want. I could care less. I'm in it to win it. That's why I'm here. That's why you're here. So let them take the credit. I want to finish by giving this person credit. And that they said here, this was a tweet. Anybody who's been listening to me for a long time knows that I put cinnamon in my coffee, and that's my thing. Well, Crypto Chris at BAYNEKRIS, give them a follow. They sent this out. Starbucks made a digital asset investor coffee. And so I might have to go try that. Like a cinnamon sprinkled hug in a cup. So I love Starbucks coffee, but I don't drink it that often. It's a little bit pricey for me. Maybe when they start accepting XRP, I'll start buying their coffee more. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And go to Starbucks and get a cinnamon sprinkled hug. Thank you for listening.